Let's have the camera on. Good boy. Good boy. Well, I did a slightly silly thing actually. I'm starting my vlog. I looked down, I thought, oh God, I forgot to put my phone in my tights. The only good thing about riding tights is having somewhere to put your phone. Otherwise, they're blooming annoying. Keep pulling them up all the time. Anyway, I suddenly realised, I thought, ooh, but I feel a bit different. And I realised I've got my backpack on my back because I went to move the car, so I needed my key, so I needed a bag. So I've got my backpack on my back, so I have got my phone with me, albeit somewhat inaccessible, but it is there, and I feel like a little turtle. Don't I, darling? I'm a little turtle. With my backpack on my back. Sorry, sweetie, you got a bit of extra weight, not very much. So we had a lesson with Claire yesterday. I can only do about half an hour, it's so hot. I'm absolutely bushed. And he was very good. He knows when he gets in the school, he immediately goes, yeah, we're doing work, I understand. Off we go. And we're much more consistent. I'm riding him much better now. I think I've just got a bit more confident on him. It's I think it's hard to ride particularly positively if you're a nervous rider without knowing the horse quite well and being pretty confident that you know 90%, 95% of its possible reactions to things. And I think until you know that, you're a bit tentative, which I think is understandable, but not desirable, obviously. Oh, we picked up some flies. That's annoying, isn't it? Nasty flies. So it's distinctly cooler today. Apparently we've got rain coming Tuesday, and boy oh boy do we need it, because being a warrior I start to worry about things like sand colic. Duh. I've never known a case of sand colic, but of course it's so dry, you do worry about how much soil is going in with the short grass. I'm going to move him into the other paddock, but only overnight, otherwise he's going to be like a barrage balloon. And we don't want that, do we? Don't want you to be a porcupine. Good boy. Good boy. Down we go. I'll tell you that my 17-3 was absolutely terrified of that pennywort plant. As soon as it came out in the hedge, he was convinced there was something horrible living underneath it, and it would be a real battle to get him past. And he wasn't really spooked by anything apart from pig wire. But pennywort, oh yeah, that's a very, very, very scary thing. Could be avoided at all costs. All right, sweetie, you know where we're going. And wait for this car. Oh, it's gone. All right. That thing bashing on my back is going to be quite annoying for you, isn't it? Woohoo! Good boy. Need to shorten it, really. This isn't the right place to be doing things like that. Good boy. Is it hitting the saddle? It's not hitting him. No, no, no. No, no, no. A little hazel or beech munch. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Woohoo. Good boy. Lovely foxgloves. Right, I'm going to try not to swing you around too much because I realise looking at the films it is a bit nausea inducing, isn't it? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Woohoo. You're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah. Nothing to be worried about. It's all right. Woohoo. Woohoo. Good boy. Yes, you have to pull yourself up here, don't you? Good lad. Want to trot? Want to trot? Is it easier? Is trotting easier? I am leaning forward a bit just to keep that blooming rucksack from banging us. Good boy. Might as well trot up to the top of here. Oop, through the bushes. Good boy. You're the good boy. You're the good lad. You are a pretty chap, aren't you? With your lovely colouring. It's getting more and more butterscotchy biscuity. So if you'll get some dapples. So the plan at the moment is, ground conditions willing, permitting, we go to a little show on the 15th of June. And Claire has very kindly said that if she's not doing anything, she will come with us, and so she will, in inverted commas, groom for me. She can bollock me in between, can't she? More forwards, more this, more that. Though I'm determined to rediscover my old confidence doing showing. I haven't done a huge amount, but Arthur and I used to compete in the summer and we used to do very well. We even won a county level working hunter, a number of open working hunters. And I remember at one show we went to, and I'm trying to think where it was. It wasn't a little one, it was something like, it might have been Chard. We won ridden hunter, working hunter, show ridden horse, riding horse, sports horse, and a championship, which was jolly nice. I remember Lucy Penny looking at me and saying, there are times when I quite enjoy showing, as we clutched our bundle of cups and ribbons. She was very kindly grooming for me. So yeah, it was good. And he was so lovely, Arthur. Lovely, big, handsome, dapple grey, Irish Draw Thoroughbred cross, absolute classic stamp of a hunter. Big guy, big boy, gentle giant. Couldn't clatter him round on hard ground though, he would have not liked this ground at all. And I don't really want to pound a horse around on concrete, she says as she trots up a hill, ha ha. You know what I mean. Certainly don't want to canter or show a gallop on rock hard ground. You-wee, do-wee, darling. He's so good. He's so good. Let's have a little bit of shape, shall we? Little bit of shape, yes. Little bit of shape. Good boy. Little bit of shape. Into the hand. Yes, so in our lessons we've got more consistent head carriage, lovely rhythm. He has got a lovely rhythm. As I say, he has been very, very nicely produced by Jo, who I see is going on to great things with her new horse. Lots of double clears, lots of ribbons, and yeah, she and Lee Smallcombe produced some cracking horses. We've got a lovely grey mare at the moment who did very well in Burley Young Event Horse and make a cracking eventer. Very, very sweet. She's probably gone by now. I wouldn't expect her to hang around too long because she's a real looker and very well schooled and beautifully behaved and beautifully produced. Good boy. Somebody will have snaffled her by now, I should think. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. There we are. 20 is plenty. It certainly is. Such an improvement in survival rates. If children are hit, God forbid they should be hit at all, but if they're hit at 20 miles compared with 30 miles, you've got much more chance of surviving. I don't know why everybody doesn't have 20. People don't keep to it, mind you, because 20 is quite slow. It's like us being, you know, we're meant to be passed at 10 miles an hour. Shush, shush, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Nobody goes past it. Very few people go past at 10 miles an hour. I had a lovely van driver the other day who, very good boy, who very kindly stopped and switched off his engine. He was doing all the right things, bless him. And then when he started up, he got a wheel spin. He really didn't mean to. But it was quite funny because he'd literally been doing everything by the book. He'd been as good boy, as helpful as it was possible to be. And then blew it out the last bit inadvertently. Good boy. Ooh, somebody in the garden, it's all right. You with your amazing peripheral vision, eh? You can see things coming up. Wait for ready. So yes, that's another thing people don't realise. Horses can see pretty much 360 degrees just directly in front of them and directly behind them. There's just this panel where visibility, where their vision, you know, doesn't cover because of it being on either side of their head. And they also, good boy, they also rely on different eyes. Good boy. Good boy. There's a good boy. Good boy. Woohoo. On stand. He's a good boy. Chickens or bunny in there, I can't see. Nothing. Good boy. Spooky things around here. You seen a person in the garden? Hi. Seen that person? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Woo-hoo. Going up here. Up here. Good boy. Good boy. Very sweet, this village, isn't it? Some very pretty little gardens. Those particular sweet, those cottages. Good boy. Good boy. Woohoo! All right, darling. All right. On we go. Good boy. These little daisies, so pretty, aren't they? Erigeron, I think it's called. Thank you. Thank you. Devlon. Now, do you think some people decided to move from London to Devon? I wonder. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, it's the day of the lawnmowers. Good boy. Good boy. Just wait. Thank you. Good boy. Woohoo! Woohoo! It's all right. Woohoo! Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Not too keen on lawnmowers, are we? Because we think there might be tractors, and they are little tiny tractors. Good boy. Good boy, good boy. Oh, he's emptying it. They're more crunching and scrunching. Good boy. Good boy. It's all right. All right. Good boy. Good boy. It's only when you're on a horse that you realise how many scary, spooky things there are on planet Earth. And how many things have to be looked out for and interpreted and seen properly. Noises in hedges and rustlings and crashings and bangings and things being dragged over gravel and dogs that launch themselves against the gate and horses that come galloping down to meet you at the fence and cattle that hide in the hedge and sheep that poke through and birds that fly out and branches that wave and washing that flaps. Good boy. And maybe even a different plant sticking out in the road that wasn't there before. And a bale and a bit of black plastic and yeah, it's all hazardous, isn't it? It's all hazardous. He knows this is a place where we do a little bit of schooling. We do a little bit of leg yielding. Good boy. A little bit of leg yielding, don't we? Good boy. Oh, he probably thinks he should have a treat for that. Walk out. Good. Stretchy walk. Stretchy walk. Stretchy walk. Good. Good boy. Yes, so. And you have to have your wits about you. Just in case. I mean, he's not. Luckily for me. He's not a spin-arounder. So he's not one that sees something and goes, bloody hell, I'm off the other direction. He tends to shoot forwards. Much preferable. Ones that spin round can be quite hard to stay on. Good boy. Oh, I wish I didn't have this backpack on my back. It's very annoying. and hot. So yes, we've got the little show. We should really try and get to some dressage after that. We've obviously got to practice our loading. We haven't had any loading practice since that last abortive, well, not abortive, but disastrous dressage outing. So we've really got to do a bit more of that. Get my act together. As soon as the concreting's been done, I think that'd be a good time to do it. Good boy. That'd be a good time to get the lorry in the yard. Julie's suggesting we put it in such a way that he's really got no option but to go in. Certainly don't want another incident of him bashing past us and taking off. That was no fun. Thing is, he knows jolly well. He's travelled. He's done so many journeys. Joe's taken him to so much, and she's got a lorry very, very similar to mine. Let's call it a lorry, but you know what I mean. Little horse master thing, sort of thing. And he's got no excuse other than being a pickle, eh? Being a pickle. I'm talking about you, yeah. You pickle. I never tire of this view. I must stop the film and do a painting of that. Don't you think? Just lovely. All the different angles too. Different tree shapes, different greens. Well, yeah, just after I got back in from my lesson yesterday, a whole load of scrambler bikes went down the road, and I thought, thank you, God, for letting me get in before those. That would have been no fun. No fun. Got the farrier on Thursday, which is good because our feet have grown quite a bit. It's coming once every 6 weeks. I think we might need more. I think the feet are growing fast. I need once every 5 weeks. False economy to try and go as many weeks as possible between shoeing, unless you've got a horse whose feet don't really grow. But yours do, don't they, darling? Got toes not so long that he's tripping, thankfully. She says. You'll probably trip now, won't you? You good boy. You would have tripped going downhill. Good lad. Such a nice hack. I think he's nicer. I suspect he's oh God, well, this is our favourite gateway to stop for a quick grab. I shouldn't let this happen. But I am. Good boy. Come on then. On we go. On we go. On we go. Come on. On we go. On we go. Good boy. On we go. Good boy. He's done that before, and he thinks that's, and of course I've let him, so it's my own fault. Good boy. I've let him think that is a point at which he can stop and snack. And I tell you, that little naughty back of yours comes up a little bit, doesn't it? It's like, if you won't let me, Mummy, I might put you off. Woohoo! On the ground, which I don't really want. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Somebody there. You're a good boy. Oh, it's a dog. It's all right. It's a good dog. It's a good dog. It's not going to bother you. He's a good dog. He's a good boy. It's all right. Oh, the piles of sand, which is always so spooky. Good boy. Lovely roses. I've got cracking roses this year in my teeny garden. Really good roses. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Here we go. This is where the braying donkey lives, isn't it? I mean, it's the same route, and you've seen it before, but it looks a bit different as the seasons progress. Good boy. I'm so glad that I've managed to have him at this particular time of year, because it's very hard to get to know a horse and feel confident in really grim weather, because you don't want to ride so much because it's horrible and you get wet and it's slippery, and the window of time in which you can squish your rides is very curtailed by the light. Whereas now, and the cold obviously can make some horses quite a bit sharper as they try and warm up. So there's a lot to be said for getting to know your horse in the spring and summer. Good time to do it. Good boy. And also just that extra bit of heat just makes them maybe just a teeny bit more placid, possibly. But then again, the grass can make them feel very whizzy. Good boy. It's your little friend here. See your friendie? I could shorten these straps. I don't think I can. We're going to go bang, bang, bang on all the way up the hill, aren't we? Good boy. Good boy. Somebody there. Good boy. See your little friend? Is it your friendie there? Good boy. Woohoo. Is he there? No. You're not there. He's not there. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, there he is. Hello. Hello. There he is. Come on in, on we go. Good boy. There he was there. See, that could have been a bit spooky because he came shooting down round from nowhere. But you were very good. I think if I'd had more trouble with Lion, and Polly would have just been an absolute pain. I expect she would have said, I'm not moving until we've gone over and inspected him. When we've had a bit of rain, we'll be able to go up through Clare's fields, won't we? It'll be a nice warm up. Good boy. Good boy. Good to see the stream still running. That's something. There we are. There's the sheepies. And we trot. To rot. Good boy. Trying to keep this backpack off his back.